This is Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News. Well, I listened to all the city council meeting out of Venice today. Not sure why I do, but I'm sitting here in front of the computer and I do. And one they touched on is climate change. And as many people know, I broke this, I think, a week ago. And it was a non-binding letter from the mayors of the National Climate Action Agenda. They wanted the mayor to sign off on it. He couldn't do it without the council because they're what we consider not a strong mayor. Basically, he's a council member that heads up the city meetings. Our mayor is in Venice, and I was amazed that he was pushing for it without. And all I could think is he hasn't read the climate Paris Accord, and he doesn't understand how it's a transfer of wealth. How the United States is paying up a ton of money, but countries like India and China aren't. How the controls are all on us. How we lose some sovereignty because other countries could come in and dictate to us how to do things, how over 30 years, the small amount that it may help the environment. And basically, this wasn't about the environment. It was all about politics, about transfer of power, transfer of wealth. That's why Trump got out of it. And so it just amazed me because I don't think this schmuck holic looked into that. And trust me, guys, this is someone that's huge on the environment. Everybody knows that. I'm huge on the environment. The other thing, too, is we already had something. We have an environmental committee, which the city council just stepped on today with this agreement. And they came out with something. And it was back in 2007. And basically, they passed this resolution that supports the mayor's climate protection agreement. And they did that through the advisory board. So why did we even have to take this step and go a step further? There was some people like Rich Coturo that said, hey, I have a problem because it says Paris Climate Accord in there. If that wasn't tied in there, I believe it was him that said that. And what kind of financial responsibility will we have? Hollick said, well, we are already doing $250,000 towards environment, so none. And he used some beach renourishment and stuff like that as he continued to push this agenda. But essentially, he ended in a 4-3 vote with Coturo basically being the swing vote there. And I don't understand it. You already got an environmental policy in place. Why would you want to go ahead and say, yeah, basically, we're going to slap our president in the face and dictate that we should have gone with the Paris Accord, and we're going to follow the rules that we're able to out of the Paris Accord. One thing I thought was real stupid is it just illustrates how big Hollick's head is he was worried that Trump might come back and seek retribution against him. Please, he's the president. You're the freaking mayor of the city of Venice. It's amazing how big that guy thinks he is. All right, so there you go. Again, I'm always about the environment, but we really didn't have to sign this Paris Accord or this mayor's initiative saying that we're pissed because Trump didn't sign on to it. And again, I encourage anyone to read it. This is coming from big environmentalists. It was not about the environment, folks. It was what a lot of environmentalists would say, actually, if you looked into it, it doesn't do much, but it's a stepping stone, essentially a stepping stone before they put out more edicts to the countries, United States, and everybody else that signs on to it on what they can and must and have to do. And again, it was a transition of wealth. Why did the United States have to pay out so much money towards it where other countries didn't? Why did we have to take so many measurements towards pollution where other countries that are worse violators of pollution didn't? And that was all concerning to me. This has been Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News.